wouldn't know of any...
What do you mean by that?
You wouldn't. Come on.
What do you mean by that?
You are not coming from the same place I'm coming from. You don't represent the same people I represent. You would not know. And you don't care. Come on. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. It's a job for you. Yeah? It's a job for you. This is reality for me. When I leave here, my car can get pulled over for no reason. When I leave here and I go in, and it is true, when I go in the shop, or my daughter goes in the shop, who's 12, she gets followed around the shop.
I have to let Kwasi Kwarteng answer that because you've accused him of not caring.
Yeah.
Kwasi Kwarteng.
Look, of course we've cared. We debated about this, and it's a national scandal. Everyone has said this. Even Alan Duncan, who is a government minister, said that he felt personal shame at what has happened. We've said this. But what I'm saying now is that everyone has a right to stay from the Windrush generation. The Prime Minister has reiterated that umpteen times now.
If your mum was sent back because her documents, she couldn't provide them, because they've been deleted, what would you have to say? I think you'd be standing in a different position right now.
I'd be appalled at that, but we don't actually... Of course I would be. I'd be very upset, but there's no question. We don't even know what's been happening. We don't know how many have been forcibly deported. We don't know that. So
we do know.
I'm not going to stand here. I'm not going to... Well,
we don't, as the public. We don't know the numbers.
Well, one's too many, isn't it? Come on.
Of course it is, but I don't... there's no evidence for this having happened, and I need to see evidence. I need to see numbers.
There's no evidence of what having happened.
Well, all I would say is what the government's position is. We cannot say what the numbers are. We don't know what the numbers are. We've been clear about that. But what we are clear
You just said there's no evidence of having happened.
What we are certain about is that people who have come from the Windrush have an absolute right to stay, and they're as British as anyone else. We've reiterated that many, many times. And you're just trying to play politics with this. We're just trying
I'm not a politician. I'm speaking for all the people who come from where I come from. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you. I can't do politics with you because I'm not a politician. Sure. However, I can speak for my people and where we come from. And what I will say to this is, mate, you're talking nonsense. You know you're talking nonsense because they would keep record of every single person they've deported. The numbers are there. We don't have the numbers. You do. And that's the one.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Predit OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real talk, true seasons. Don't worry, I'll wait. Kwasi. They gassed you, fam. They put the battery in your back, and now you're running around talking about no, the Windrush and Liz Truss said that they can all come. Big man, they've already gone. How much is gone? We want to know numbers. Man's looking around like you don't know numbers, but you're meant to be the number, man. You get me? Man's talking about man care. When was the last time you cared, fam? You've been trying to work your way in so much into the chambers and into Parliament, bruv. You forgot about your heritage. You forgot about where you're from. Like, the worst thing about it, I know a lot of people are going to be sitting there thinking, oh, my man was going too harsh. No, he wasn't. He was very, very eloquent in the way that man was talking. He just broke it down to man and just said to man early, how would you feel if your mum right now, bruv, they tried to say they lost her paperwork? Man would be furious. Man would be upset. Of course, no. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There's been unjust treatment that's been done to black people when they've come over here during the Windrush. You're meant to be someone that needs to understand and right them wrongs. You're talking about, no, we get it there. Why didn't they get it in the first place? Where did the paperwork go? Why all of a sudden you're saying now you need to produce paperwork after 40, 50 years, like people haven't moved, like people haven't gone through certain things where things get missing and misplaced and all the rest of it. Now all of a sudden you're talking about, yeah, you need to go back where you came from when I've been living here for 40 years, paying my taxes, paying my national insurance. And now all of a sudden you don't understand what he's talking about. Kwasi. Don't worry, I'll wait. What's you guys' thoughts? Do you believe they're going to be able to rectify this problem because a lot of people's already gone? Do you believe there's a lot of people now that's still on the waiting list that will get a chance? I don't even know why they're on the waiting list of trying to push them back when we've been allowing Ukrainians. We've been talking about Rwanda. We're talking about all these other stuff. Come in. And then the people that's been living there, they're like, yeah, you look F off. You look go back home. Help me make it make sense. What's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.